guys, and happy Sunday night. I am really excited to hop on here tonight and share with you guys all about this amazing opportunity. And so it is 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm just going to hop right into it because if you're going to watch the recording, hi Amanda, if you're going to watch the recording, I don't want you to have to wait forever. And I'm one of those people, you guys, I'm going to try to get through this really fast because there's a lot of information. Hi Heather. And instead of breaking it up over 3 days, I'm like, I'm just going to do one video that shares it all for you guys. And I got my wine, but it's almost gone. So sit back, relax, and just listen in. Ask questions as you're watching through this, and I'll be sure to answer them. If you're watching the recording, go ahead and ask questions as well, because I will come back and answer them for you as the days go on. Okay, but for those that don't know me, my name is Bridget. I am a Vikings fan. I live in Minnesota. I am married to Tate. He is my better half. He is one of those people that makes me want to be a better person every single day. And we have 3 beautiful children. Turner is 5, Maddox is 3, and Diem, my little baby girl, is 8 months old. And life right now is honestly just great. It's not perfect, but it's great. And so Tate and I have been married for 8 years. He actually manages a health club here in Minnesota. We live in Lakeville, Minnesota. And a lot of people say I have a Midwest accent. Like, don't you know? I don't notice it that much, but everybody tells me I do. So I just believe them. But you guys, I have been coaching for 2 years now, and a little backstory about me is I went to high school, went to college, did the normal thing, and graduated college, knew I wanted to be an accountant since I was in high school. And so I went to college 4 years, took the CPA exam, which was effing hard, and then I got my job in public accounting. And then while I was there, I learned a ton of things, you guys, I'm a numbers person. I love budgeting, all that kind of stuff, because I worked with numbers every single day. And Tate and I learned about Dave Ramsey. And Dave Ramsey, if you don't know who he is a financial guru, I guess you could say, and it was all about debt freedom, the biblical way. And so we dove into that, and Tate and I decided to become debt free. Now, Tate and I have always been the type of people, though, like, we've always been go-getters and hard workers, and then when we learned about debt freedom, we were like, okay, let's take it up a notch. But we knew that if we wanted to continue to have a fun life while becoming debt-free, we needed to produce another stream of income. So we did different things. Before we had kids, I worked at a golf course. Before Tate did his different jobs, he would personal train, and then he bartended. Like, we did a bunch of different things. And 2 years ago, after baby number 2, so I was 1 year postpartum after Maddox, I was at this really low point, you guys. I was just not feeling good in the skin I was in. I hated my stomach. I had zero confidence. And so I was just at this low point, and Tate would write up programs for me. And Tate, my husband, he runs a health club. He's a personal trainer. He's a certified nutritionist. Like, you hear all this stuff and you think, Bridget, you should be like this super fit person. You're married to the best of the best, which he is amazing, you guys. But there's a couple things. One, I don't like listening to him when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, when he was training me, he would be like, come on, do it harder, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like, you're mean. And he goes, people pay me a lot of money for this. And I'm like, yeah, and they're crazy. And so there was just something. So then I would have him write me a program instead of training me, and I would do it, but then I would lose motivation. And then same with nutrition. Like, he would tell me what the things were to eat, and I would use MyFitnessPal, I think that's what it's called, and like track things and my calories and all that stuff, but then I would lose drive in doing that. And so there was this, like, I would try and I would get excited and do all this, and then I would lose it, and then it would just go in and out. And so for 6 months, I watched someone on social media like have amazing results and like do all this stuff and talk about it, and I'm like, maybe I should try that. But I'm frugal, you guys. I'm frugal, like heck to the no. I am married to a personal trainer. I don't need to pay for anything. And I requested information even, and was like, I would scroll down just to see the price, because my coach would send like a massive email of info. I'm like, I don't have time to read that. And so then I would read everything. That's why I would just scroll, and then I would look and see the price. I'm like, delete, I'm not paying. And so, because I'm so cheap, you guys, I'm Dutch. And finally, 1 year postpartum, I was like, Tate, I've had enough. Like, I need to try something. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. If I hate it, then so be it. We can get our money back. If I love it, maybe we can use this as another stream of income. I can help people. You know, if it works for me, it'll work for other people. And this is a way where I can produce another stream of income for our family without leaving my house. Because I didn't want to leave my kids more than I already was, you guys. As a CPA, I would work 70-hour weeks during tax season. I would be in the office when the sun came up until 10 p.m. at night. Like, it was insane. And so I knew that, like, I couldn't work more to make more money. So let's produce another stream of income to become debt free. And if I can be happier and healthier in the process and help people do the exact same thing, then why not? So I had already cut out processed foods. I was one of those people that Tate and I learned about that. So we knew we'd be a good person to try this on, like the fitness stuff, the nutrition, like Shakeology, and then the community. And you guys, by day 10, inside my community, it was like the heaven gates opened, and it was truly like the light bulb moment where I was like, this is amazing. Not only is the community, like being surrounded by such positive, encouraging, uplifting people when you're on this journey, especially when it gets hard, but like amazing fitness programs that are ever evolving and changing and giving so many options for people, because everybody is different and there's certain people need certain things. But then the nutrition, it was so simple, you guys. None of this counting calories or points, like just tell me I need 5 veggie containers and I got them, and it's super simple. And so when I was going to work and working these 70-hour weeks, I had to bring all my food, you guys. And so to be able to do that with this super simple nutrition, like it was life-changing, and I felt good and energized and wasn't craving junk food anymore. And so it was just like amazing. I was like, Tate, this is it. Let's do this. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to help people. I feel like a totally different person. Like, and every single month, it got better and better. My mindset got better. I started feeling better. I loved my body again. I was becoming more confident. It just like evolved. And here I am 2 years later, you guys. I'm home with my kids, which I thought I never would be. I always told myself I would never be a stay-at-home mom because I thought I'd go stir crazy. But you guys, I have this outlet of coaching now. I have this way to still like have adult conversations, feel like I'm providing for our family by bringing in an income just by sharing my journey and inviting others into this amazing community that has changed my life. And so yes, I'm so glad I said yes finally and invested in myself with a money back guarantee. And I'm so glad that I put aside my pride thinking like, I have this CPA job. I don't need, to do this. I don't need to do this. And here I am now working in the Mom Cracks of Today because first and foremost, I am a mom. That's my full-time job now. And so this is still what I consider my side hustle in the Mom Cracks of my day, and I absolutely love it. So that is a little bit about my story. What I do is coaching is like I share my journey. That's what I do. I share my journey and I invite others on it as well. And so there's really 2 different avenues with coaching. There's the side of coaching where I help people on their own journey, and then there's the side of coaching where I lead a team of ladies who are building their own businesses as well. So as a CPA, I absolutely love numbers. I love helping people realize their full potential in building a business. You don't need to have any sort of experience, but me as your leader, you guys, I know what it takes to build a business. Being a CPA, I see so many people that invest 6 figures of a small business loan and starting up their businesses. So it takes them 2, 3, 5 years to make even money back. And now, but with coaching, like the only investment you make is in yourself. That's the only investment. So that's one thing a lot of people fear is like, I have to have this plethora of inventory in my house. Like I have to put in thousands of dollars. Not at all, you guys. The only investment is in yourself and, bettering your own life, and then being able to help people as well in that process. If you are a current challenger of mine in here learning about it, like you've already made that investment, you're in it or whatever. And then, but if you're someone new, it's just an investment in yourself to being able to help your own life, but then learn all about it, use the things to know that you can help other people with the exact same products. So there is a lot of people that think like, okay, I'm in the middle of a pregnancy, or I'm postpartum, or I don't have my transformation yet. I can't coach, or I can't help other people. And what I have to tell you guys is, yes, you can. I have done coaching while working 70-hour weeks, while pregnant, while I'm currently postpartum. So by no means do I have a six-pack abs. I have stretch marks. I have saggy stomach skin. I am not at my smallest or most fit I've ever been, and I don't know if I ever will be. But you guys, my mind has been transformed, and that's what I relay to people. And also, you don't need to like have any experience at all as well. I did it during a move. We moved and I still coached. And so it's like all these things, life happens, but you're doing this, you're sharing your journey through all of these obstacles that you faced. And that's what people resonate with, you guys. People resonate with because your life happenings, your move, your pregnancy, your postpartum, people are dealing with the same things. So when you're in your own journey, you're waking up and pressing play, whether it be for 20 minutes or 25 minutes, you're following the Simple Nutrition Plan, you are showing people what is possible for them to do the exact same thing. That's the beauty in this. We all live a chaotic life. We're all super busy, you know? And so by showing people that you're still showing up, even when the tough times happen, even when you're going through different things, you're showing them that they can too. And that's when people are inspired and encouraged to start their own journey. So I don't want people to think like, I need to have this amazing transformation to be able to coach. No, you don't. I have never had an amazing transformation because you guys, I grew up this very, like, I would say somewhat super skinny person, like too skinny that people thought I had an eating disorder. And I never have. I love food. I love it a lot. But I grew up with a family that were just like naturally small. And so I've never had like this amazing transformation. If anything, my transformation is putting on weight, gaining muscle, which is amazing. So just know that every transformation is different, whether you're trying to get bigger, you're trying to get smaller, or it's just a mindset transformation. But being able to help people on their journey and sharing your journey is the beauty in all of this. So that's what we do as coaches, is just sharing our journey. Some objections or fears that people have. So we all have fears when you think about this. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to always be on my phone. That's a big one, you guys. Like people are like, I don't want to always be on my phone. Guess what? The beauty in all of this is that social media, it is an outlet for me to be able to share my journey, but I'm only on there for business purposes now. So guess what? That means I'm on there less. There's none of this on there just scrolling for 30 minutes of my life and I don't know what happened. Like I've wasted 30 minutes and I'm just like over it. You know, like there's none of this mindless scrolling anymore. I'm on there for a purpose. I still see my family and friends stuff and I love on it and all that kind of stuff, because when I'm on there for business purposes, I still see it and I love it and I read it and all that kind of stuff. But I'm on there for a set amount of time and then I'm off, which means I'm more intentional with my time with my family. And that is, I love that. I love that people like, there's people out there that will spend 2 hours of their day like broken up. It might be 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, but they're like, I don't have time to coach. And I'm like, then why do you watch all my Insta stories? You know, like I can see what they're doing. Like social media, you can see what people are doing on there. And so people do have time. It's just how you're spending your time. So how about you take the time that you're already on social media, use it for a purpose in producing a stream of income for you and your family to become debt-free, to pay for a vacation, to change everybody's life, you know? Not only are you changing your own life and your family's lives, but other people's as well, just by sharing your journey. A lot of people, a big fear, I don't want to be a salesperson, because you guys, I am the farthest thing from a salesperson ever. Like my husband runs a health club and he sells memberships. Like that's what he does. He's good at it, all that kind of stuff. But me, I'm like one of those people. I worked at the Buckle once, but I've also worked at like my CPA job. I would have to try to go sell my services. No, I never talked. I would go with a principal and he would do all the talking and I just sat there and looked pretty. And that's what I figured my job was, because I would get scared. I don't like public speaking. I'm an introvert by nature. It's just like, I am not a salesperson at all. But we as a team do not want salespeople on our team. You are sharing your journey. You're inviting people to share, like you're inviting people to join you while you share your journey. Like it's a mindset shift, but just know that we are not salespeople at all. That's why Beachbody specifically calls us coaches and not distributors or anything like that. And so by no means do we teach you to be salespeople. We don't teach you how to sell anything. We are lifestyle transformers, and we like to be able to share our journey and inviting others on the same exact thing to be able to share, transform theirs as well, or not share their journey, but be able to get started on their own journey. That's what I was meaning to say. A lot of people have the objection of the unsupportive spouse, which is kind of hard because I've always had a supportive spouse. Like he's always been very, very supportive on things I did, my crazy ideas and everything like that. But we did do our research, you guys. It's not like we just dove in not knowing what we were doing. And we made sure that there was a money back guarantee in case I didn't feel like this was a right fit for us. And so a lot of husbands out there are concerned with pyramid schemes. And you guys, I'll tell you right now, do your research. Go look it up. Go look up at what a pyramid scheme is. And a pyramid scheme is essentially, in short, it's like where somebody signs up for something, but you get no tangible items back. So when you sign up, though, you're making an investment in yourself. You are getting a year access to Beachbody On Demand. You're getting a 30-day supply. So it's like your own investment in yourself when you start your business. Pyramid schemes are illegal. And so unless you're making an impact, you will not make an income with this business. So just know that, like, in order to make an income, you have to make an impact. And so just because you signed up with somebody, if they're not doing something, just because you signed up and are doing stuff doesn't mean they're making an income off of you. Just know that, okay? You have to be working the business, making an impact in order to make an income. And that's what I really, really love about Beachbody and the way their compensation plan is set up, because you can't just sign up and do nothing, essentially. You have to work for it, and that's what I'm all about. It's no financial risk to your family to join. So a lot of people, there's other multi-level marketing companies out there that where you have to put big investment or big money down and get a big inventory at your house, and it's not like that at all. Like I've stated from the very beginning of this video, the only investment you make is in yourself with a challenge bag. That is it. Okay. And so just know, like, as a CPA and as the leader of this team, I help with all of that tax type of stuff. So just know that. But the only investment you're making is in yourself. There's no inventory you have to keep at your house. Beachbody handles all of that for you. So just know that there's no financial risk for your family in joining and starting your business. I was one of those people, I'm like, I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a nutrition expert. That's like my husband. So how can I help people? But as a coach, you are essentially a cheerleader. You're helping people on their journey by holding them accountable. And so by no means do you have to know all the science behind our muscles. That's what the expert trainers are for. There is so much knowledge and expertise on Beachbody On Demand, and each workout has specifically, like, the trainer talks about different things and muscle groups and everything, but you do not need to be a fitness expert. You do not need to be a nutrition expert. And I can tell you right now, that's not what people resonate with. When you are sharing your journey, people resonate with the regular mom like us who is, bettering ourselves and doing it with the craziness of motherhood. And if you're not a mom, maybe it's the craziness of college or the craziness of the 20s when you're going to, you're always going out to eat with your friends and you're constantly having fun. I just think of what I did in my 20s. We would go play bingo. We would go to the bars at night, like before kids. So just know that whatever season of life you're in, that's what people resonate with. And when you share your journey while navigating your own wellness journey in that season of life, that's what people resonate with. And so a lot of people that have joined me or have followed me, they're in their postpartum journey. And I love that, because that's what season I'm in right now, is my postpartum journey. But there's many other seasons that people are in that still follow me and join me because they resonate with my personality, or they resonate with something else, like my love for Dave Ramsey. There's so many avenues of me that I share, and that's what people follow, and that's what draws people into me. And hopefully my smile too. Some people don't think that they have to be at their goal weight, or that they are they haven't reached their goal yet. And like I stated at the beginning of this video, and I want you to go back if you join later, that you don't need to have a transformation to start. When you show people what's possible from day one, they are so attached to that story. It's like a reality show where you don't want to miss what's coming next. So when you show people how you've transformed from day one, by not being perfect, but by making progress in every avenue of what happens in life, they are excited to come back and see what's happening next and next and next. And they will see what's possible for when they join and they start their own journey with you, because they've seen it from day one with you, and they feel like they know you. That's the beauty in the social media, is I've gotten to know so many people just by sharing my journey, and I absolutely love it. I look at social media as a positive thing, because I share positivity, I share kindness, I get to know people, I meet people who I would never meet otherwise. And from someone that grew up in a really, really small town, it's a whole new world for me, but I absolutely love it. And so I'm thankful every single day for social media for that reason. Speaking of social media, a lot of people say they're not a social media expert, so they can't join. And you guys, our trainings provide that all for you, just teach you how to kind of navigate social media. And if anybody listens to Rachel Hollis, you should. If you don't, she's the girl that wrote the book Girl Wash Your Face. But she built her entire empire on Google University. And you can too. So, hi, Erin. So everybody can learn anything about social media from Google. Okay, so you don't need to be a social media expert. We have trainings to provide you to be able to tell you what exactly we have learned, and share how to shorten the learning process for you based on what we have learned. So just know that is available for all of you. This one was a big thing for me. An objection or kind of thing I had was that I wouldn't look professional. You guys, I was a CPA, very professional job that a lot of my clients were friends of mine on Facebook. And a lot of my boss was, and I was I will never post a transformation photo of me in a bikini, not gonna happen, and all this other stuff. And I didn't for the longest time. And just know that you can still grow a business without posting of yourself in a bikini, because I did it for at least 6 months, I think it was, I can't even remember, but I did it for a long time, and I have had success. I've been a positive business, profitable since the first month. So just know that. It's your journey. It's your business. You get to share how you want to share and how you feel comfortable sharing. But I did not feel professional doing that with the job I had. And so I would share about my mindset shift that I've had and the confidence I've built up in that sort of transformation. But I learned the more I did share, you guys, that the people in my office, my boss specifically, needed help. And my boss even got on Shakeology, you guys. And so just know that you have no idea. You cannot assume anything about anybody. You cannot judge a book by its cover of what you see on the outside of going on in people's mind and how they really feel. Because when I shared my first post about inviting people on this journey and joining my first challenge group, a lot of people were surprised because they thought I was just this really outgoing person that didn't lack confidence, but I did, you guys. And so when I finally put that out there, that really resonated with people, and a lot of people felt the same thing, and they opened up to me. And so just know that you are unlocking someone else's prison possibly just by sharing your journey. And it's a beautiful thing. And you have no idea of the lives you can transform just by doing that, by being a little bit vulnerable. And I've been doing this for 2 years now, so you guys got to remember that, how much I've grown over 2 years. At the very beginning, I sometimes read my posts and I was like, oh my gosh. And so you just learn as you go along and you fail forward, but just know that by you sharing your journey can help so many people. And there are so many people that need our help in the United States and Canada, in the United Kingdom, and we're opening in another country this year, but we don't know yet what country that is. But there's so many people that need our help. The obesity rate and the overweight rate of people is like in 66% of Americans only. And then we still have 2 other countries. So that's what I mean. Like, there's plenty of people that have never heard of Beachbody. There's plenty of people that don't know Beachbody coaches. And there's over 1 billion people on Instagram alone. That doesn't even include Facebook. And so just imagine the people that you can reach and help just by sharing your journey. And so I just want you guys to know that, that your story can unlock someone else's prison. And the very last objection that people had is that they don't have time. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of laugh at this because I didn't have time either, you guys. I was a mother of 2. I was working a full-time job. I was being a wife. I was, I was doing other stuff on the side already, trying to become debt-free. And so I needed to take on another thing. But time management, time efficiency, like doing an evaluation of your time is key. But also, you might have to make sacrifices to make your dreams a reality. Living, this is what I like to say even about a healthy lifestyle. Living, lack of confidence, self-love, hating the skin you're in is hard. It's hard waking up every single day and not feeling good about yourself. It is hard, just navigating that. But it's also hard working out and eating healthy and all that stuff. But guess what? That kind of hard leaves a positive outcome. You feel happier. You're more energized, all that kind of stuff. So then the same thing goes with your business. Okay, I could be still working my 9 to 5, Tate and I we weren't living paycheck to paycheck, but we weren't reaching our goals. We would not be going on vacation, I can tell you that, because that's how gung-ho is about being debt-free. We sacrifice so much. So we wouldn't be going on vacations, we wouldn't be doing fun things, all that kind of stuff. And that's hard. So what am I going to do? I'm going to, take an hour a day at the beginning of my business to kind of grow. And I'm already doing half the work by doing the workouts and drinking Shakeology and all that kind of stuff. I'm already doing that. So that's a big part of it. Now I'm just going to share my journey. And I'm going to learn a little bit as I go along. Well, that's hard too. But guess what? I'm not a quitter. And I am okay with working hard, and I am a consistent person. And so I'm going to do that, and I know the outcome. The outcome is to produce another stream of income to help our family go on a vacation that we pay cash for or earn through this company, which is what I'm going to go over here very soon. Or we become debt-free a lot faster than we planned on. And you guys, I have these hopes and dreams of going on mission trips for my church and doing all these other things and giving more, because I just have a giving heart. And so but I'm so oh my gosh, we gotta become debt-free. Oh my gosh, we gotta do this, that I feel sometimes constrained. But since coaching and since all this, now staying home, all this other stuff, we're able to do so much more that it just brings so much joy in my life. And I know God placed everything in my life for a reason at specific times. And so now we're able to do so many things that are on my vision board. And I have a vision board that shows different goals and stuff we have for our family. And so not having time, no. Everybody has times. We all have the same exact 24 hours in a day. I was not gifted more hours. It's what you do with that time. So yes, you might not be able to watch The Bachelor, but guess what? You sacrificed 2 years of The Bachelor to grow a business that could produce 6 figures for your family, or even 5 figures, whatever it is. An extra, let's say you start out just making an extra $200 a month, and then it grows to $500, and then $1,000, $3,000. That can change people's lives. So I think sacrificing watching The Bachelor to make that happen is okay. So time, everybody has it. I can guarantee that. It's just whether you're going to make the time to grow your business. And there's plenty of people in this industry, and Beachbody specific, that I hear the time sacrifices and the things they did to make it work, and I am super impressed. And so I know it's possible. And me included, working 70-hour weeks as a CPA, I made it happen. That's when my business grew the most, was during that time. So I know you can too. Now we're going to talk about money. So if you have any other fears or objections, go ahead and shoot them in the comments below, because I would love to address them. Because I've heard so many, but if I address one that you have or you could shoot me a message if you don't want to put it in the comments, but just shoot it in the comments below. But if you have any fears or misconceptions or objections at all, just shoot them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, let's talk about money, you guys. This is the one thing I love talking about the most because you know I'm a money person. Being an accountant, Oh, mine's almost gone. It's gone. Okay, the cost to sign up. Lots of people like to know that. So it's a challenge pack. And I would say the best option is for the newest program coming out, Transform 20. And so there's different gosh, I should really have these prices up. I would say the basic challenge pack though is $160. It was just on sale this last month, but I know it's not on sale anymore because Transform 20 is coming out. And Transform 20 is the newest program that's launching. And so that's a great way to start your business, is having that amazing program launching with Shaun T, who's nationally known. But a challenge pack is what you start up with. They waive the coach sign-up fee, which is normally $40, but they waive that when you buy a challenge pack, which the cheapest challenge pack is $160. Now with Transform 20, there's equipment included, so I know the challenge pack is more to get the step included. So, and then I know Transform 20, there's also early access. I'm going to look up the price right now for you guys. Challenge packs. Oh, they don't go on sale. Okay, I'm going to put it in the comments below after this video because I don't have it right here. But the cheapest one is $160, just know that. Fees. So every single month there is a $16 fee, or $15.95 in US dollars. And so if you're Canadian or the UK, it's a different amount based on the conversion. UK is just pounds. But that's your maintenance fee. That's the one fee you have every single month just to have your website and for Beachbody to do everything for you when people order and all that kind of stuff. They fill the orders, they ship them out for you. Like, you don't do anything when it comes to that kind of stuff, which is super, super nice. And so that is your monthly overhead fee of $15.95 every single month. And then we also do have a military discount. So if you are military yourself, or if you are married to active military, then that fee is waived every single month, the $15.95. So just know that. Beachbody is very thankful for our military and their families, and so that is a fee that is waived every single month for military. How we make money. So there's two avenues of making money, you guys. The first one is retail sales. So that's when you help someone get started on their journey with a challenge pack usually. And so you make an X amount of commission on challenge packs. Or let's say someone's like old school and they want to buy DVDs still, you make a 25% commission on anything else that you sell, whether that be apparel or supplements or beach bars or, you know, anything on beachbody.com. So you make a 25% commission on retail sales. The other avenue is a team. And so when you start to build your own team of coaches, you have something called a team cycle bonus. And so that's the other avenue that you make money. And so I would say a big, like 99% your first few months as a coach, it's all retail sales. And then as you grow and coaches start to join you, whether that be, they can be coaches that join to want to work the business just like I have and just like you are all interested in doing, or it could be people that just want to get a discount on the product, because there's plenty of discount coaches on our team as well. Whatever the avenue, as you grow that team of coaches, then you can cycle based on your volume on each of your legs. And so just know that whether you're, just like I said at the beginning, you have to be making an impact to make an income. So you can have a team, yes. But unless you're doing something to help that team grow and continue to change people's lives, you won't be making an income, okay? And so that's why it's not a pyramid scheme, even though it sounds like it when I say you have a right leg and a left leg. But just know, two avenues: retail sales, which will be a majority of it at the beginning, and then as you build a team, whether that be working coaches or people that just want to enjoy a discount on the products, then there's team cycle bonuses. And you'll learn as you continue to grow over the years, because I've been here for 2 years now, that it gets bigger and bigger as the months go along, as you continue to be consistent and dedicated and work hard. team cycle bonus, I did that. Okay, there's also quarterly bonuses. So as you develop leaders on your team, then you start to get quarterly bonuses as well. And then they have different incentives, like different monthly goals and rewards for that. Like there's different tank tops and baseball caps and water bottles and, fun stuff like that. But they also have trips that we can go on. And so they have different leadership retreats and a cruise that Tate and I get to go on next year. And as a team that we're a part of, they also have different incentives too when you reach goals. And so I'm going to Destin, Florida in January as a leadership retreat. And so those are different things that are available, which is super, super fun because you're a part of this big team, big virtual community. And so it's so fun to meet up in person and to just like enjoy ourselves with such positive, you're surrounding yourself with such positive people, which I really, really love. And as a mom who stays home, I love being able to do this, like go out and go on a vacation and be able to meet up with the people that I get to talk to every single day online. So it's super fun that way. Just know that every single month, as you help new people, you just need to help 3 new people every single month to have your own product covered. And so one of the things with Beachbody is being proof the product works. That's how you become successful, is like you're sharing your journey. So you're showing people that the workouts work and that either the Performance Line or Shakeology works. And so by doing that, you're just by helping 3 new people, that covers your product, i.e. Shakeology, every single month. And so that's how easy it is to be, or that's how simple it is. I was going to say, it is simple to work this business. It's not always easy because we always have the chaotic of life. Taxes, talked about that. So I, as your CPA leader, will help you navigate that when that time comes. But just know, you guys, my income when I first started, so the investment I made specifically myself was $140 when I joined. And I made that back in 30 days. The first 30 days I made $540, okay? And so that's why I started, I shared, I was motivational, and then I invited, and I made $540 in my first month. So, I spent $140 and I made $540. And so now, that has grown every single month. There's never been a month where I've lost money. So it's grown every single month. And here I am 2 years later, and it's so, the first month covers, let's say, groceries, and now it's our mortgage plus groceries and so on. So just know that, it takes consistency. This is not, I'm going to repeat, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. That I would never do. And just know that, I've shown up for 2 years straight, and it's grown over 2 years to be where it's at today. It didn't happen in 3 months at all. And it's done this based on me being consistent with my own journey and sharing and showing up even when I didn't want to, whether it just be a motivational quote. I still showed up. And so just know that my income so 2017 was my first full year. So by June of 2018, I had already doubled my income from 2017. So that's the potential, And even my upline coach, she relocated her family to Florida, and her husband quit his corporate sales job because, her Beachbody business is doing so well now. So there is potential, but there is no guarantee either. So like I said, it is simple, but it's not easy, okay? Because if it was easy, everyone would do it. I'm looking for people who are going to show up, who are hardworking, and who want to do this right alongside of me, because it is fun doing this. It is fun, and it's fun teaming up with other ladies who are just as hardworking, who are just as consistent, and who are ready to help other people transform their life just like theirs is being transformed. And so you got to show up even on the hard days, but you put in a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And so that is the money side. The money side is super, super simple, you guys. Small investment to just start up your business because it's an investment in yourself, but the potential is crazy. And people have grown, you guys, me specifically, obviously I worked a corporate job, so I didn't have a lot of time to be working my business. I worked it before the kids woke up, I did it over lunch, and then when the kids went to bed. That's the only time, and sometimes that was just an hour a day. And so just know that there's some people they're able to do it more hours, so then they grow a lot faster, okay? So just because mine is taking the time it is, that doesn't mean it's that's what it is for everybody. Some people make what I make in like 3 months. Some people will make what I make in, let's say 4 years. It just depends on your work ethic and the time you have to put into your business. And so what does it mean? What does it mean to join? What happens next, I guess? And so if you are ready to join, if you're like, Bridget, I want to do this, I want to be a part of your team, I want to do one-on-one coach mentorship with you, all this other stuff, I will say that on Tuesday you will join, because that's when Transform 20 launches. And what you'll do is you'll get an email from Beachbody that will have a welcome video, and it'll direct you to all of Beachbody's trainings, because they do have a whole library of trainings for you. But you'll also get a welcome email from myself, and you'll get my, I don't have it here with me, but I have a business builder toolkit, which has a whole library of resources for you. You will also go through my new Coach 7-day mentorship training, and then we will work one-on-one. We'll work together one-on-one every day in growing your business, and I will be there to answer questions and help you navigate this new path you're on. It's just like a new job, you guys. There's training provided, but know that you're not going to know everything right away. And you may feel overwhelmed, and that is a totally normal feeling, but just know that you're learning. And so I'm here to answer those questions and to be able to provide to you like what you need to know to help change people's lives so that you can continue to grow your business. You'll get access. We have team pages here on Facebook and my Uplines team page. We are part of, last year our team ended number 13, which is awesome, almost top 10 out of 360,000 plus teams. So you're joining a team that has a lot of resources and availability to be able to help people and help grow your business, which is awesome. You'll also get access to Take Back the Kitchen. You may be wondering, what the heck is that? So our team hired a registered dietitian to create meal plans for families, because we know that it's really hard for families to have healthy meals and when we're working and all this other stuff. So we hired a registered dietitian to create weekly meal plans with a grocery list delivered to your inbox every single Friday. And so this is something that's specific to our team. It's not Beachbody related, it's just to our team. And so those people that are on Shakeology or the Performance Line or a couple other options, they get a meal plan every single Friday delivered to their inbox. And you want to know what? This is a huge added bonus to people. It's not something they have to pay for, separate or anything like that. It is free when they're on one of those supplements. And so it's an awesome added resources, and you will get access to that community as well that we have on Facebook. We have, like I stated, the 7-day training and my coach one-on-one mentorship. And we also have things like team calls, and I have one-on-one calls with you as well. And so just know that you're not going to be jumping in and head first and not knowing what to do. We have trainings there for you, to whether that be with social media, how to help people get started, the different informational things that you need to know. Like, everything is there for you to be able to have success right away. And so I have no doubt, I think about when I started 2 years ago to what it is now. I wish it was what it is now. And so just know that I am here to work with you one-on-one. I absolutely love helping people build this business just like I have, to have success just like I did right out of the gates and continue to have every single day. So I have helped 3 new people get started on their journey every single month since I started. And so that's why I've been having the success I have and been able to continue to help people as long as they're consistent and showing up. That's the key, you guys. And so just know that it's not perfect. We're making progress every single day, but regardless of the situation, I'm still showing up and sharing my journey through the ups and downs to be able to help people get started on their journey. And I would absolutely love to help you get started on yours as well. And now is the perfect time, you guys. It's December 2nd. You can jump into our new group and get started on your own journey and just start sharing on social media, because guess what? January is going to be here. January is going to be here before you know it, and guess what that means? So many people want to get started on their own journey at that time. They're all waiting for 2019. But if you're showing up daily for the rest of this month, just sharing motivation, inspiring people, encouraging people, then they're going to think of you in January. They're going to think of you and be like, oh, I should join them. Look at them. Look at how happy they are. Look at how healthy they are. And that's what they see. That's what they see through your posts on social media. And they'll think of you when they're ready to get started. Or you will have conversations with them and they will ask you about it. And so that's why it's a perfect time right now to get started on your journey. I absolutely can't wait to help you. So go ahead, and if you want more information, if you want to chat more one-on-one, if you have any other questions that you want me to answer directly, I would love for you to send me a direct message and we can hop on a call and I will be happy to answer any of them for you. Or if you're just ready to get started, send me a message too, because I will happily welcome you to this team with open arms and be able to help you get started right away. So have an awesome Sunday, you guys, and I can't wait to chat with you more. Bye.